any public comment on items not on today's agenda? I guess I would like to make the rather sad announcement that Klaus von Stutterheim, a good friend and community leader, has died. And I'm glad that we were able to, a week or so ago, adopt the proclamation that we did in recognition of his many, many years of contributions and service to Missoula County.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Thanks, Dave.
thanks for saying that, Dave. Yeah, it's quite a loss. Klaus is a great person.
Anything else from folks?
And he really did appreciate the proclamation. It was great to hear that.
And you did talk to
I
Beata?
talked to Beata yesterday.
Thanks.
And thank you, Annie, for sending flowers.
Absolutely. Happy to do so.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move into our action items today. The first one comes to us from Dory Brownlow. We have a quit claim deed.
Yeah, thank you, commissioners. This is a involves a small sliver of land, 1,570 square feet on 11th Avenue, close to the intersection of 11th and Schilling. And we are finding more of these sort of old quit claims or old tax deed properties that are sort of ditches that we took title to back in the 80s. This particular one never showed up as Missoula County having an ownership interest. And in fact, approximately half of it had been sold over the years to different people. So it's almost a quiet title action as much as a sale of property because we didn't know we owned it and it had been conveyed to other people. But in some properties doing a survey, they found this cloud on the title and asked if we would clear it up. And so that's what this quiet title or this quitclaim deed does, is clear up the title. We did, he's paying $1,828. I just based that on a portion of what our last several ditches have been appraised at. Because of the value of it, it wasn't necessary that we go out and get a new appraisal. So that is the action today. Any questions?
Dory, you said 1,828. The RCA or the agenda says 22. Is that?
Yes, I was just looking at the lower down. I have a mistake of 1,800 and I have a wrong number. 1,822 is the correct amount.
Okay, which is ironic since I think I saw a claim from John Hart that he purchased a chair in his office for exactly $1,822. So coincidences, I guess. What do you guys think?
I'll move that we request the board approve the chair to sign the quitclaim deed.
I think Juanito is mouthing a second there.
I have a really clunky mouse. Apologies. Second, yes.
Okay, further discussion on the item. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, Dory.
Thank you.
Dave, if that was your way to make sure that I was paying attention, it was successful.
Okay. More to come, Mr. Hart. Okay, Sarah Kofeld, 5-year maintenance agreement.
Yes, good morning. So what we have here is kind of a new agreement with our outdoor burn permit provider. We've been using Nick Montana, these be Montana Interactive, for our online burn permit services since 2012. They were under the state master contract until this year. That contract expired, and because of that, we had to get basically a new agreement with them. We've, like I said, we've been doing this burn permit online service for 9 years now. Last year, the service brought in $32,000, of which we paid about $11,600 to Nick Montana. The way that works is we get charged $2 per permit that we sell, and then we get charged 15 cents per minute that those burners spend on the phone activating their permits. The actual amount, therefore, is going to vary year to year based on how many permits we issue. Last year was a big permit year. We sold about 4,600 permits. We sell them for $7 a piece. So we get $5 per each permit coming to the county. And Nick Montana gets $2 per permit, and then plus the 15 cents per minute people spend on the phone. The service is paying for itself, and it's covering part of the time I spend doing burn permit work for the health department. So this is just to continue the service so we can keep using it now that the state master contract has expired.
And I've got to ask, Sarah, is that a fireplace behind you, and are you currently burning anything in it?
It is a gas fireplace.
Ah.
And it is nice and warm and toasty.
Job.
Okay.
Good eye, Dave. I move to approve the 5-year maintenance agreement between Missoula County, City County Health Department and Nick Montana.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, Deb Bell. Request to authorize the chair to sign a DNRC land use lease/license agreement for a gravel pit in Celia Lake.
Yes, good morning, commissioners. This is a lease and license agreement. It's a renewal of a 10-year agreement that we have with Montana Dnrc for the location of, it's actually like a staging area for our crushed gravel for the road system and maintenance up in Celia Lake. It runs along Highway 83. And we're just requesting the board to sign this continuation.
Thank you. Questions?
Thank you.
We learned about this the other day. Seems like a good thing.
Yeah.
I'd move that we request the board approve the chair to sign DNRC land use lease license agreement for the gravel pit in Celia.
Second.
Any further discussion or public comment, or even perhaps a probing question from the media? Okay. See none. All in favor? Aye.
Aye. Someone is caffeinated.
Yes, there have been many pots consumed so far today, and more to come.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Thanks, Deb.
Thanks, Deb.
Kyla, we have a board appointment to the Zoning Board of Adjustment.
Yes, this is to fill the second alternate term for the board. Second alternate, James Sage, resigned effective December 31st, 2020. We had one new applicant, Connor McMahon, and he would be filling the second alternate term, which is vacant right now, and the remaining of that term, which ends December 31st, 2022.
Thanks, Kyla. I thought this guy was a great candidate. So
Yeah, perfect.
Fantastic. Yep. And
Yeah.
so excited that he's in the community getting involved. And I really hope that Connor gets involved with other committees and organizations. So yes, I motion to appoint Connor McMahon to fill the remainder of the second alternate term on the Zoning Board of Adjustments.
I'll second that.
Thanks. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thanks, Kyla.
Thank you.
And so ends our action items. Correspondence, anything that anyone would like to share? Ann Hughes, your image is pulsating on the screen. Were you getting ready to say something?
I was
No.
not. I didn't even
Oh.
know I was unmuted. I'm glad I didn't accidentally cuss.
No problem.
Thanks for asking.
You can dampen your image if you want and go back to whatever you're doing. Okay, thanks. Let's see, discussion items, legislature, Chris or anyone else?
Yeah, so good afternoon or good morning, commissioners. As you know, we are headed into transmittal, so it has been a fast and furious couple of days here. Really great help from the legislative team getting us ready for this piece. The Senate actually gavelled out last night at midnight, so they are on transmittal right now. The House is still meeting today with a lengthy second reading agenda, and they will have to have at least third, assuming this is their last one, so we'll finish that. Just a couple of bills to just make you aware of. Today we have up a couple of bills that we're commenting on. House Joint Resolutions 14, which would include 911 dispatchers as public safety officials in the Department of Labor designation, which is being carried by Representative Garner. House Joint Resolution for Invasive Species Awareness Week is another one that we're commenting on today, as well as one recognizing the importance of connected trail systems being carried by Representative Marler today as well, are a couple that we're commenting on in favor of. Today is also the day that the Right to Work bill will be heard on the House floor, and so we have commented in opposition to that bill. As you know, Missoula has a long history of collective bargaining with most of our staff being covered by collective bargaining agreements. We've had a long, productive relationship, and we'd like to see that continue. This bill would make it so that you could, in essence, have union members and non-union members performing the same work, but operating under different rules, which makes it really difficult and complicated for supervisors to deal with. And so we will be commenting in opposition to that bill as we have when it was in committee as well. And we'll see whether or not it makes it out of the House and over to the Senate. So those are the ones I have to highlight today. And for Thursday's meeting, unless something happens, we won't necessarily have any topics for legislature because, again, they'll be out for transmittal for hopefully at the end of today for the rest of the week. So.
Thank you.
Our legislature made the national news this morning about the guns on campus. That made national news.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Yes. Thanks, Chris. Anyone else out there with anything legislature related? Okay. How about COVID-19? Any COVID updates? Okay.
I don't see Adrienne on the call, but my guess is she will be on Thursday to provide an update.
Great.
Okay, thanks. Anything else that needs to be discussed at this time? Wow.
Wow.
16 minutes. I can't believe it.
That's amazing. Well done.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for your time. We'll catch you at the next exciting meeting of the Board of County Commissioners here in Missoula County. All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.